East side. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Turn it, turn it, turn it, turn it. Right. Yeah. Right, 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 right. Yeah. Yeah. Turn it up. Turn it, turn it, right. Turn it up. 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 I'm rolling backward and rolling up. Turn it up. Turn it up. Turn it up. Turn it up. Hi, nigga. Like the society, nigga. Told the script of values. I don't need them anyway. I promise I'm fine with some brownies in me. Break the knob off the sound, please. Drown out all the bullshit. Out so loud in the brown. Leave calming down all the shooters. I keep that hitting with me. Watch me turn it up. If my niggas with me, then we turn it up. Did you miss a nigga never turning up? This ain't fiction, nigga. Better
What's up, my peoples? Yes, on my own, by myself, one more time. Mary Jane came with me though. You know what I'm saying? Is you high yet?
That's right.
This is the You High Yet podcast. The only podcast on a Friday to pregame with before you go to the club and potentially get arrested.
Right.
I am your host, Wiz, if you don't know. And I got a couple of little, sections that we're gonna get into and get the fuck out.
So we just whiz today, huh?
Yeah, just Wiz.
No one wise one. What's the other one?
Oh, Don Juan DeMarco, Leo Devereaux.
Leo Devereaux.
Just Wiz is here today.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a slow Friday, y'all.
It's a slow Friday. I mean, I've been having all types of problems. That time I ate chicken a couple of weeks ago is catching up with me. Today,
so it's messing up your
today,
your body not used to it.
Yeah, I don't like that shit. I still eat a little lamb every now and then, but
Yeah.
I ain't ate none in a few weeks in a while. So I just drank this. I'm gonna start telling y'all what be in these bottles. If you're the type of person like me, a person that's well versed in the things that you know, you have a lot of your friends that consider you the authority of things. So much so that I might wake up and drink a cup of coffee with my spliff. And now my friends is like, yo, fuck that, nigga. You drinking a cup of coffee with your spliff? I want to see what drinking a cup of coffee with your spliff is.
Right.
Simply because you're doing it. I'm that type of person because, health is a premier thing to me, So in this right here, we have everything. The Dr. CB finest. We got some Mullein for lung health.
Okay.
We got sea moss, of course, virility and vitamins. We got the ever so salty and sea flavored Bladderwrack. My daughter, she be like, just pour it in my mouth. I was like, nigga, ew, that shit tastes like ocean salt with dirt.
With dirt in it.
Yeah, grinded up dirt ocean salt. She be like, can I just get 2 more? I be like, yeah, girl. But
She likes it, huh?
Oh yeah, she got. I mean, I would like to say she's healthy, but I can't say she eats chips and shit.
Oh, okay.
Doctor just told her like, you gotta eat food. That's why you keep getting sick. You can't just survive off of chips and cupcakes and
That's
ice cream.
it. Chips, cupcakes, ice cream, and water.
I'm gonna get to her in a minute. Pineapples, mangoes. Overripe mangoes actually increase your high. It produces a chemical once it gets overripe.
I know y'all head just blew off.
Increases the wrong thing. Intensify. Is what I would like to say. Yeah, it intensifies your highs. Overripe mango. Y'all should try that. Get a mango, get it overripe and mushy, eat it, smoke a spliff. See what happens. Melons, of course. Some strawberries. Hemp seeds. Hemp leaves. And what else is in here?
And you blended all this up. You put it in the blender.
I have to do it. I have to do it the sea moss first so that I can make it gelatinous.
Okay.
Because otherwise you'll just have this chunky, and it won't never blend up right if you don't add it in the correct way. So I put the sea moss in first, a little bit of water, puree. If it's still chunky, puree until it's gelatinous.
Okay.
Then I get all my powders, the flaxseed powder, the green tea matcha powder, the Bladderwrack powder, I feel like there's another one, but I can't. I don't know what it is. And I
K,
put on
K say, why you adding sea moss to it?
because sea moss via Dr. Sebi is the best food you can eat. It has all the all the vitamins and minerals according to Dr. Sebi. I haven't, what I'm saying, checked this per se because what am I gonna do? Get it? Do a sample? I have to buy a sample kit to actually test it. But I'm not gonna lie. I drunk a half a cup, a bottle of this, and this bottle. I haven't eaten all day, and I'm not hungry.
You're not hungry.
Nah. Because I was thinking I'm going to eat this and go get me like...
Do it make you shit?
That's the other thing, man. That's the other thing. It's not that it makes you shit, but it's a smooth move. Y'all ever had that that stool softener? It's called smooth move. My cousin used to take that shit. She was like, this shit it's a smooth move. It ain't that watery shit. It's just a smooth move. You know what I'm saying? That's what this is. A nice little smooth move, man. Because, let me tell you, man, when you straining for 15 to 30 seconds, and then all you hear is, boop. You like, something has got to change. Something has definitely got to change.
Oh, my Lord.
You know what I'm saying? Which is why I made 3 bottles of
You
this.
sweating and everything.
You know what I'm saying, man? You get on that, you got to take that one leg out. You sit down with both legs in it, you be like, nah, this is a one-leg job.
I got to stand on my tippy toes. Get this
What? You be up in that bitch rocking like, come on now. Come on.
Kay say, is it real sea moss?
Yes.
Okay.
But Kay, how do you know what's real sea moss and what's not real sea moss?
Right.
I am your conscience. See, I was just your conscience right there because I know that's what you ask yourself.
Right.
And according to Dr. Sebi, in this world, we do not put footnotes in the words we speak enough. Because my daughter was, I'm going to get back to this real quick, but my daughter was saying, oh, you watching evil stuff on, because I was watching some Agatha something. It's a new Marvel series. And it's about witches. And my mom used to be like, oh, witches are evil.
Right.
You're going to go to hell with witches. And, they got a witch in it? Oh, it's evil. It's a witch on your paper? That homework is evil. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not that type of person.
Right.
So my daughter in there like, oh, are you watching evil stuff? Evil stuff. And I said, according to what?
Right.
She was like, Mima? I said, okay. I was like, now you said a fact. Now it's a fact.
Okay.
What you said.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, according to Dr. Sebi, real sea moss is not thick. You go to the farmer's market at DeKalb Farmer's Market. Shout out the best farmer's market on the east side, Big Rube. That ain't Atlanta. But DeKalb Farmer's Market got at least 3 different types of sea moss. They have the purple sea moss. It says superfood. They have the regular brownish sea moss, tannish sea moss, and then they have the big branch. They say it's called the big branch sea moss.
Okay.
And that is the fake one.
Oh, the big branch.
Yeah, the big branch. Because Dr. Sea moss says, oh yeah, there's a guy from Boston. White people. Not to be mean, but I'm just saying. Like, y'all see a good thing and y'all like, yeah, I want to make money off this. Right. Everybody likes it. All right, let's produce it in mass and make the price go up.
Right.
He took some from Boston. He took some from the Caribbean, moved it to Boston. They're figuring out how to make it grow.
Okay.
So they figure out, the waves. It needs waves and it needs salinity in order to grow correctly. But anything that you bring, just like with marijuana, and they use the hydroponics, I detest it. I don't detest it, but I am skeptical of it.
Okay.
Same way with the big branch sea moss, because that big branch sea moss, he says, the branches aren't supposed to be big.
Okay.
It's supposed to be almost stringy. Like, it's supposed to be tiny. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just like the buds. When you bring in, you see those big buds on the screen and it grows. That's because they've been using artificial means
to grow it.
Yeah, to grow it,
It's like putting hormones in chicken and meat to make it bigger.
Yeah.
Okay.
Churches.
Yeah.
Nasty ass fucking chicken. Yeah. They used to have black
they say you
lady
gotta eat churches for a hangover. That's what you eat for a hangover.
I'd rather die of than to eat churches.
Kay say, is it out the water Is it out the water? I thought you only could get sea moss out the water. Is that correct?
Out the ocean.
Ocean.
Yeah, it is grown in the water, but you know, and then they mimicked the ocean. They went to Boston. What's the university in Boston? Is it MIT? I don't think it's MIT. That's a technical college. But,
yeah, the MIT is a technical college.
But it's some college in Boston where they took it to, and they mimicked the environment of the ocean. And
was Harvard? No.
No, Harvard is in Maryland.
Legal school. So legal. Where is Harvard at?
I thought Harvard was like in Maryland or Virginia.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway.
Okay. But anyway, yes, that's what Wiz drinks. That's what Wiz has eaten all day, and it's probably what I finished eating. Just a whole blender full of what I just said. Usually I throw some vegetables or something in it, but it was just so much sea moss. It was like the blender was half sea moss. So, you know.
Okay.
I mean, just in case y'all wonder how I do things, this is how I do things.
We tried to make a smoothie, and I was like, you know what? I'm thinking I'm genius because we take so many vitamins. I said, man, let's just throw the vitamins in there with the
what the store-bought vitamins?
Yeah, let's just throw them in there with the thing and grind them up in the blender and drink them.
Oh no,
horrible!
I know that tastes
horrible.
Hey, look, it used to be a white dude I worked with at Georgia Regional. That nigga took so many vitamins, he smelled like them.
Right
all the time. I used to be like, damn, well, he got vitamins in his pocket. She like, nah, this nigga done took like vitamins 6 times today. You think that shit is just energy pills or something like that.
Right, it's just like a ton of vitamins, but I thought I was doing a smart thing. That was the worst idea I've ever had, I think. I don't have them often. I don't have worse ideas.
How much weed you smoked that day?
None. This was just some epiphany. I was like, we're going to drink a smoothie. Let's just throw the vitamins in and just do it all at one time. Get it over with.
No.
Worst idea ever.
Man, you seen that new commercial about let's talk about public information. Whether or not you vote is now public information.
I think, hasn't it always been?
I don't know, because I can always ask AI. Look, I told you that I asked AI about myself, and she was like, nigga, when you worked at Georgia Regional, you made 17 bands a year. Like, God damn, they was raping me. Like, what the fuck? If you
so you put your name in Chat GPT or something? Or you just
I just said, tell me what you know about, what's his name?
Uh-huh.
And it was like, he's been in a lot of legal trouble.
Damn.
That's all I had to say about me was my legal trouble and that I made that much from Georgia Regional when I worked there for them 4 years.
Oh.
I made $17,000 all 4 years.
Right.
No raise. You know what I'm saying?
You just like the job though. Sometimes.
And niggas be. No, I liked it because it was easy, but niggas used to complain. Because I'm a truck driver.
Okay.
I get the carts that the ladies prepare.
Okay.
I put them on the truck. They're heavy.
Uh-huh.
It's a man's job.
Uh-huh.
I put them on the truck. I take them where they go. I bring the other ones back. I load up my snacks. I take those out. Now, I'm a fast motherfucker.
Right.
I'm the type of person that if it's 8 hours in a day and I can get that work done in 4, I am going to do that.
You're going to chill the rest of the 8.
And I'm about to chill. It's a whole campus. You walk around. Sometimes I get on a golf cart and I go to the big field and start doing donuts. I be out there smoking and everything, Lamb. I was a monster, nigga.
That's why you made 17 the whole time you was there.
But I was look. But they loved when I came to work because they was like, oh, my supervisor, she used to call me nephew. She'd be like, nephew, you can do that. You can do that in 30 minutes. I'm like, yeah, but then I get back here and then y'all like, oh, come on and grab a washcloth. I'm like, whoa, right. Like the kitchen for women. I'm on the truck, baby. I'm on the truck.
Right.
Is my plate ready? They stopped making my plate and everything. I still love y'all. Real talk, but
and the managers in the window looking at you doing donuts in the field going, yeah, we're just going to keep him at 17.
They couldn't see me because the field was all the way out.
Oh,
okay. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can see me out there. I'd be out there going crazy, going crazy, nigga. Don't let me forget a snack. And they like, okay, just hop in the golf cart, take it down there.
Oh.
I'm up here holding that shit, riding sideways down the hill, nigga. Like,
Right.
Well, I never knew that voter registration. I mean, whether or not you vote was public.
Kayla says it's always been that way. I thought it always been that way too. That it was public information.
Do we feel some kind of way about that?
I don't think we care. I think people have the illusion of privacy. Like, really, to be honest with you, I don't think there's any such thing as privacy anymore. I mean, when you really think about it, there's really no such thing, because there's so many ways that they can listen and watch you, that to think that you are being a total private person, even the people who think that they're off the grid, they don't have a house phone, they don't have internet coming to their house, you're still not getting privacy. They're still watching you some type of way. When you go out to the store, they're taking a picture. I don't think
they watch you until you become of interest.
No, that's not true.
You know what I'm saying?
Allegedly, a while back, the Homeland Security had files on all American citizens.
Yeah, they got files.
Right. So we are of interest in.
But having
period.
a file is as simple as accepting cookies.
It doesn't matter.
You know what I'm saying?
Why do they need a file of that anyway?
Because they want to be like China. You heard Donald Trump. He like, man, his people is in line. You feel me? Somebody talk some shit, they scoop that nigga right off the street. Why can't I do that shit? You heard that nigga?
Okay, say people didn't care because you asked and they say yes or no or not. Yeah. I don't think it's. I don't care if you know that I vote or if I didn't vote. So
honestly, I don't know how to feel about it, just to be honest.
I don't think there's no way to feel about it.
But while we're talking about political stuff, I want to talk about Kamala Harris.
Oh, my God.
Did I say it right?
Yes.
Okay.
Go ahead. Wait.
My mama raised me to be a proud black woman. Those are some powerful words.
Right.
You feel me? Like, I don't care. She's the same skin color that I am, man. I want to love this lady. But she's pulling them Hillarys.
Hey, what she do? What Hillary did she pull?
You know, Hillary pulled out that hot sauce talking about, I take this everywhere. We should run up on Hillary and be like, is that hot sauce in your purse right now? Show us now, is that hot sauce in your purse while you ain't running, you lying motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really, come on, man.
I see, people are worried about that stuff. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care if she twerks in the middle of Bankhead.
Oh my God.
I'm going to vote for her because I don't want to make America YT again. Just me.
I'm not saying don't vote for her. I'm just saying she gonna go for a second term, and hopefully.
I'm just saying.
What can the Republican Party provide us? That's the fucking dilemma that we go through. Is that I can lie to y'all because what are they gonna do for you? That's crazy, right? But the only point I want to get to is when she said she cooked greens.
She might do.
And washed them in a bathtub.
She might do.
That is the most Indian shit I ever heard a president say in my life.
So she tell the truth, right?
No, she said her mama raised her to be a proud black woman.
And Indian.
A proud black woman ain't putting no food in her bathtub.
That's true.
She could have a full pig that she gotta wash, and it's not going in the bathtub. Real shit. A proud black woman.
Oh, Lord.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying, we don't have no choice but to really, you know what I'm saying?
I thought you was talking about the washing part because I was going to say, now Rika washed the hell out of her greens.
In the bathtub?
No, but I thought you meant the washing part was a problem.
I mean, if that's the case, you seen the white lady that washed her shit in the fucking toilet? That fits food in the toilet?
No, I'm talking about the washing part because I was going to say, you have not seen Rika clean chicken or wash greens.
Oh yeah, greens are supposed to be. A proud black woman is going to wash her greens
and put salt in the water to get the bugs out.
In the sink.
Yeah, in the sink.
Or maybe a bucket or a wash tub that she just bought from Dollar General.
Rika does hers in the sink. She's not gonna do it in a bucket.
I see my grandmama have a bucket. You know what I'm saying? That she done got down washed the fuck out. You feel me?
Right.
But it's a brand new bucket.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. One that she's got new and rinsed out and washed.
Yeah.
And now
she bought that specifically for greens.
Right. Don't put nothing else in.
Oh yeah. Don't. Not until we finish doing these greens. Then it could be a multi-purpose bucket.
Right.
Not before we do it. But I'm just talking about a proud black woman. I had a friend that her and her mom put them in the washing machine.
What do you say to that one?
I say that's a fucking bathtub, man. It's a bathtub for your fucking clothes.
Right.
I mean,
right.
That shit is kind of nasty right there. I don't know how to feel about that. Let me know her name so I don't eat Thanksgiving at her house.
This was a proud black woman, right, Rick?
I don't know how proud she was. She might be black, but I don't know how proud. I don't know how proud you can be when you pulling your greens out the washing machine. What is wrong with the sink? That's the problem. What is wrong with the sink? Like,
it had chitlins in it.
It had chitlins in it. That's what's supposed to go in the washing machine. Shit. For real. Whoa. We got our priorities messed up right now. Right. That threw me because, yo.
So you think that she's playing it up? She's hamming it up to us?
She's Hillary Clinton us.
I don't know.
But she's going to get that vote because she's a black. I don't know. So I'm going to quote. She's a black Hillary Clinton. I don't know. I'm gonna just be honest. You feel me?
We're not going. If she wasn't somebody that everybody knew, or somebody that people see every day, vice president, just regular Kamala Harris walking down the street, you would say, "Man, look at that black woman." You would.
But you don't know me, lab. I've been to fucking Connecticut and been like, yo, you know where the P's at? She's like, no, I'm like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, oh, okay, shit, you feel me? And even more, I went to Oxford in Alabama. I'll shout out Oxford High School, even though y'all kind of weird, but they got y'all a premier high school. Like, that's the high school.
You said Alabama. That's where you lost me.
But look, this high school, like, I had a greenhouse. I had 2 basketball courts. We had 2 gyms. 2 football fields, a greenhouse. It was that type of high school that you could make a movie from. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It got all types of shit.
Right.
The fucking college had to come to our library. We have an elevator in our library.
Oh. So y'all was doing it type.
Meanwhile, the next city over, which is literally 6 minutes, they don't got windows. It's just a big white building.
They all in trailers.
No, it's just a big white building with no windows.
Wow.
And chalkboards for...
And that was the black school, right?
Yeah. And chalkboards for walls.
See how they do us?
Yeah. Like, you could just move a chalkboard and leave class. Like, that's
See how they do us? See how they treat us?
Yeah.
And we want to vote for them.
Yeah, I forgot all about why I brought them niggas up. But that means the weed is working. I was listening to that documentary about Michael. Man.
Michael who?
Michael Lapahuska.
Michael Lapahuska. Is he in the building? Let me see. It's some people tuning in on there.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, he is there. I was shout out Michael. But anyway, Mike, some people have PTSD and whatever, certain ailments. But one thing he said in that documentary is like, one of the things I smoke weed for is to forget about some kind of childhood trauma that he had. You know what I'm saying? He's like, it makes me forget a lot. He was like, but that's one of the medical benefits that I'm looking for. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, we just thought I'd throw
a lot of people say that it helps them forget a lot. Like it helps them forget a lot of childhood traumas, and that's how a lot of people get addicted to it, because once it's gone, it comes back. So they just constantly keep using it or whatever's stronger, and that's how they get addicted, because they trying to fade out them childhood traumas. And it's unfortunate, people say get counseling and stuff. Sometimes counseling, and I've done counseling a lot of times. I've been to counseling a lot. Sometimes counseling don't help, and then sometimes it help too much, because it start opening up other stuff that you had really forgot.
Man, let me tell you. I was on the road in Indiana. I think it was Indiana. Yeah, I was in Indiana. My homie Brandon. I don't know. I ain't hit you up in a long time, but Brandon in North Carolina. I think he's in Winston. I remember, this is wow. I'm in my 20s. He in his 20s. He talking about his wife, how he done lost his wife to cancer as a white lady. She was beautiful too. You feel me? Got his kids, and I used to be outside. He used to be drinking every single time. And when I landed there, and I seen him outside drinking. I'm like, oh, bet you here. You feel me? Go inside, come back out. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna get you to smoke this time. And he was just like, man, I'm gonna be real with you, Wiz. You feel me? I don't like to say this in front of too many people, but I like weed. But he was like, man, it just make me think too much. You know what I'm saying?
See?
He's like, I get to thinking about my wife, what I could have done, what I should have done.
Right.
He was like, oh, I just start thinking way too much, and I start crying. And he's like, and I don't want to do that in front of you. I want to sit out here and chill with you and laugh like we always do. He's like, that's why I always get a bottle.
Right.
This makes me forget. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That makes me think about it.
He's like, this shit makes me. He's like, yo, I used to smoke with my homegirl at my other job. He's like, man, but I get to thinking about everything. I think about the good times, the bad times, how I miss the bad times, how I miss the good times.
Right.
Like, and I used to be like, damn, man. So, you know, it's a two-edged sword. It's about how it works for you, you know. Some people forget about stuff. Some people remember stuff and think intensely on it.
And remember everything.
That's the type of person I am, the person that thinks intensely on things.
See, I don't need nothing to help me think because I already think enough already as it is. Like I said before many times, I can ruin my own day. I just start thinking about stuff. So I don't need anything that's going to help me think more than I already do think. That's why I guess my ADHD is good for me. Because I can be doing one thing and then start thinking about doing something else, and it keeps my mind busy. But once I sit down, I mean, I've been sitting down once. I said I'm gonna sit down and start reading the book. I love to read, but sometimes when I read, I start thinking. Then, like if I'm reading something that's real deep, like something about something that's happened to our, like I read this book. And I don't know why. I read this book and I can't read it again. I've written it. I read it 3 times. Every time it does it to me. I read a book called 100 Years of Lynching. Yeah. And they have pictures in there. Oh man. And I'm reading the comments, reading the story and all this other stuff. Then it goes to the picture. And I kid you not, every time I read that book, I cry like a baby. Because the pictures are just, and you sit there, you look at the pictures of, you know, your ancestors and your people being lynched, and the YT people just standing out there pointing at it and smiling, laughing, and you thinking to yourself, how could people not have grace and mercy? Like, how can you be just that evil? You know what I'm saying? Just that mean, just that you know what I'm saying? No humanity at all. And then you just like, man, damn, my folks had to suffer through this. You know what I'm saying? And it just start making you think. Then when you start thinking and start crying, then you get angry.
and then certain people just don't understand that shit.
Right.
And, you know.
So I had to start reading that book. That's how bad I think. That's how bad I get deep. So if I start doing something that makes me think more, oh my God.
Before we go further, I want to introduce a good word of the day.
Okay.
That I stumbled across. The word is diaphanous.
Okay.
I like it. Yeah, diaphanous.
Diaphanous. Okay.
Diaphanous. This is a word that you can use because upon the streets of MLK all the way down to University, there are people everywhere that usually aren't here. Mm-hmm. Something is going on in the city. My brother told me it's homecoming. So you will see a lot of women with a lot of diaphanous clothing on.
Does that mean scantily clad or tight?
It means
revealed.
It means light and translucent.
So see-through.
Yeah.
Okay.
Diaphanous.
Diaphanous. See-through.
So when you walk up to that lady with a drink in her hand and her nipples showing, be like, that outfit is diaphanous. Can I buy you another drink?
Right. And then if she get mad at you, leave from around her because she obviously don't read.
She obviously don't read. And if she was that type of woman that's like, diaphanous, what is that?
Right. And she gets excited?
That's what she's supposed to do.
Right.
When you say something like that. But if she gets angry.
She gets angry. That lets you know right there. But she goes, like, I ain't never heard nobody say that. And then she wants to know what it mean. And you say, buy your drink. She's like, yeah, because you got to explain this to me. Sit down.
Now, I gave you
Have
the
a
first
conversation.
You're going to need at least 3 more big words to seal the deal. But I gave you your first one.
Right.
Diaphanous. You and your friends are wearing some diaphanous outfits. I like them.
Right.
Courtesy of High Yet PotCast.
There you go.
I got that out of the show about I got that out of the show about a little Caucasian nerd who pointed out a girl's dress attire.
And he said that. He says diaphanous.
She's like, that boy. He was like, that boy's hair is too tight. He got on the wrong sneakers. His jeans got cuts in them, and her clothing is diaphanous.
I love it.
I said, whoa, let me look that word up. He just got in there and told on everybody. I said, now this is a guy that has no social skills.
Right. He just reading shit.
But hell of intelligence.
Right. I'm the kind you want to be around sometime. That's the kind you want to be around sometime. You be like, I was with the nerdy guy at work, and some kind of way he invented something, and we're billionaires now.
he's a nerd, but he's the type of nerd that doesn't get sarcasm. He's strictly what words mean.
Know what you need to do? You need to hang out with him. Give him a little piece. You know what I'm talking about. He'll be your friend forever. He'll cut you in on everything.
Let me tell you something. The moment we get pulled over and the police asks, do you know why I pulled you over? It could be because he's doing 80 miles an hour or because he's smoking marijuana with a young child in the front seat. Both are misdemeanors. Well, actually, one could be a felony.
No, but if he's got a contact, he may be like, the police might know why I pulled you over, and he might be like, because he's black.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I'd be like, run that shit on him, my nigga. Run it.
And then he'd be hitting you. Your tag's good, right? You got insurance? Okay. Your license working? It's got to be because he's black, right, officer?
Hey, look, he say that like that. He say that like that, lab. All I'm going to do is go like this. Go ahead and talk to my man right here. Right. It's my counsel while I'm in this car.
Because he's going to have a contact, so he's going to be cooler than he normally would be.
You feel me?
So then when you roll down the window and he said, I pulled you over, he's going to look for the passenger and see it do like this. Because he's black.
I'll be like, well, he has it from here. Diaphanous, people. Oh, my gosh, dude, diaphanous. It might be cold outside. But my wife is like...
It's not child endangerment. He's of age. He's working with Wiz. He's of age. You got to be a...
Don't worry. My young child genius will fight it in court and win. Gosh, you put it with them exclamation marks makes it sound like even worse. Jesus Christ.
Right.
I got a cloud.
Why don't you drink Green Dragon anymore? What happened? It's just too much for one person.
It's just the alcohol. I don't really like the alcohol. And then, Raw used to drive.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, every podcast, I used to be like, yeah.
Right. He's a superstar DJ. Now, he ain't got time to play no games with us.
That nigga Raw guy, he got some strong genes. He got some strong genes. I mean, we got the same genes, but he got the strong one.
Right.
I don't know what it is about the big brother always being stronger. Like, the little brother might be bigger.
Right.
But the big brother's always stronger.
Right.
You feel me? Get thrown out of cars and just recuperate.
That's why he's strong.
Is this the fourth car? Oh, like what the fuck is going on? That nigga got a little tattoo with a heart that says indestructible. I said, nigga, that's some real shit right there. That's like, nigga, we can ragdoll your ass across the world and your ass gonna heal from it. I remember, look, the last time he got thrown out the car, I had raced to the fucking ER. Got there right when they pulled him out the whatchamacallit. His eyes is closed and shit. I'm like, yo, man, say something, my nigga. Like, and he like, what my face look like? Say, nigga, you gonna heal up, all right? Yeah, I seen that one tear come down that nigga's face. I'm like, nigga, now you know that you gonna heal up, nigga. You always like, I don't know what it is about you, but you can heal like a motherfucker, nigga. Goddamn Wolverine. I'm about to start calling him Wolverine.
Self-healing.
Yeah, he a healing ass motherfucker. And you don't know how much that face has went through. And he done healed up. Like, damn. I'm talking about he always go face first. Like, you know what I'm saying? And he healed. And that nigga Raw healed up like Wolverine. Like,
wow.
He was like, man, what my face look like though? He got shit on his neck and all types of shit. His shoe missing. He got a big ass ugly gash on his toe and shit. He like, but what my face?
Right, because that's what they gonna see first.
Oh yeah, that's all I care about. I gotta get bitches, and I can't if my face is fucked up. You okay, my nigga? You okay? Oh man, I wanted to throw it. Oh man, I'm gonna do the Cloud9 first. Okay, Cloud9. I was talking to my homie, right? Mm-hmm. It's a homie that in the past I felt really revered white women.
Okay.
But he's with a black woman now, so you know what I'm saying. Shout out that dude. But I forgot how we fell into the conversation of topic. Matter of fact, we was talking about which population of women look the best. I was going to say present the best, but I was going to say looks the best.
Okay.
Between Atlanta and St. Louis.
Okay. I've never been to St. Louis.
I've been to St. Louis.
I've even though I stayed in Chicago, which is close by, I've never been there. Close, but not quite.
I've been to St. Louis.
Okay.
Now, he's lived there for longer because he's been to St. Louis when I went there, but he stayed since I've left.
Okay.
So he's been there for years.
So this is current women in Atlanta. Current.
Okay.
We can
say current.
So are we now? See, you ain't throwing no caveats in there. Is it women born and raised in Atlanta or transplanted from other areas?
Now that's one thing that he said.
Okay.
Like, most of the women down there ain't even from there. Right? And I'm up here like, okay.
Right.
But we can exclude them.
Okay. I
mean, because
we talking about born and bred Grady babies.
You don't gotta be a Grady baby.
But
you could be from the Cab Medical.
Eastside. Or Georgia Baptist.
Come on, Eastside.
Or Georgia Baptist.
You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta be from Grady. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I'm just saying. You know, my argument is always gonna be for Atlanta. Right? You know.
They say ATL.
Yeah. You know. I mean, I didn't even throw New York up in the mix, but you know what I'm saying? Even if I compared it to New York, I would still say Atlanta got better looking black women.
But see, when you throw New York in there,
I know you got the Puerto Rican mommies.
But not even that. The women in New York are artsy. I'm an artsy. I love artsy women. Like just
that depends on where you at.
Brooklyn.
Where you at?
We talking about
you ain't never had a girl run up on you like, yo, what's your name?
Yeah.
I'm talking about real rough, looking me up and down. I'm like, damn, you look like you got to rob a nigga. Like, what the fuck? Shout out to Harlem.
It says one as fine as hills are from here.
I ain't even talking. You don't even got to be fine. Like I said, I'm the type of most guys not looking for the chick with the weaves and the nails and the lashes. I want to meet you before the lashes because when I meet you with the lashes and then you don't got lashes,
I'll be disappointed.
Yeah, your face be looking. I'm talking about when you meet a girl with lashes and then the day she don't got them, you be like, look at this raggedy face ass motherfucker.
Hurry up, put your real
talk.
One eye cyclops.
Real talk. I was in Illinois with my homie, and because most warehouses don't have a lot of women in them. But this one had a nice amount of women in there, right, and they came with them lashes, boy. They might not have nothing else on, hair might not be done, but guess what? Them lashes there. And the day they come without them lashes, he'd be like, she ain't cute at all. It was real.
It was the lashes.
You be like, it's the lashes do all of that. Me and my homeboy sitting there, he like, man, them lashes do a lot. And he like, God dang.
Yeah, but
like her face look like she shaved that shit off or something.
I like them natural. My ex-wife, she was natural when we first met. Then she just went overboard with the makeup and stuff. But it is what it is.
See, my wife don't wear lashes or makeup.
Yeah.
So when she does wear it, I feel weird. I don't like her.
I mean, I like if the woman natural and she wears lashes or makeup or just lashes. Like Slick don't wear no makeup or nothing, but she'll put on a lash or two. She ain't real rich. She ain't snuffleupagus.
Now,
but just like real little dainty, and it changes her look.
Lashes, boy.
She looks cute.
You know what I'm saying?
And then she get the eyebrows, because she keep her eyebrows done.
When you put the eyebrows with it. You know what I'm saying? But when you get lashes and your eyebrows ain't done, you got them bushy motherfuckers from your daddy's side of the family. You're like, damn, why I get my daddy eyebrows? I got my mama eyebrows. They disappear over time. Motherfuckers used to be like, you arch your eyebrows? I'm like, hell no. But now I see why they look like they arch. Because they slowly fading away. Right. I used to get, man, I'm talking about, I get offended, laugh. I remember my supervisor, he a dude too. And I remember one time, it looked like he had mascara on. I don't know. But he was weird. But anyways, I remember we was in his office talking about something. And he just, out of nowhere, you want your eyebrows? I was like, nigga, no. What the hell? The fuck I look like going and get my eyebrow? I don't even got no edge up, nigga. Like, why would I get my eyebrows?
Right.
What the hell? This is crazy, man. But back to black women.
Okay. So what was the bet was who had the most beautiful, right?
Most beautiful, and then he went into the different ethnicities.
Okay.
Why? Because I was telling him, I was like, it wouldn't matter, because he was talking, are we talking about white women, black women? And I'm like, we gonna say just black women, because black women are the best of the bunch. Then it turned into an argument about why they were the best.
Okay.
And then I, out of my mind, I mean, but we all know this,
right?
Why black women are the best.
Okay.
It's just because, just on one level, there are at least 99 types of black women.
They are.
You know? And, like, when we get into other ethnicities, they have types.
Right.
But it's not 99.
It's not a variety.
It's not even half of 99.
Right.
It might be in the 20s or the 30s at the high side.
Right.
But everybody else, with the exception of black women, I'm not talking about your nationality. I'm talking about a black woman.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Not saying, oh, well, what about Colombian women? No, I'm talking about women in the United States.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Black women have it the best, because you can get a black woman with red hair that grows naturally out of her hair.
Naturally red.
Or blonde hair that grows naturally out of her hair.
Right.
You want a white woman? Get that light-ass motherfucker that's mixed with black. Because he was like, oh, well, the black woman mixed with white? I said, nigga, I ain't make those rules. Because they made these rules, that mean a Japanese person mixed with a black person is a black woman.
Right.
That means a Korean person mixed with a black woman is a black woman. I mean, mixed with a black person is a black woman.
And that means an Indian...
Yeah, an Indian.
Woman mixed with a black man is a black woman.
Her daddy need to come and speak
Kamala.
up. Her daddy need to come and speak up. It does mean that, Loud.
Right.
It does mean that.
Okay. I'm just trying to break it down like
But then the question becomes, look, I'm not going to talk. I don't like talking against black people if she's black, because I don't want, you know what I'm saying? It's like Terrence Howard said in Get Rich or Die Trying. I'm right because I could have been wrong because I could have been right. You know what I'm saying? I'm wrong. I'm right even when I'm wrong because I could have been right. You know what I'm saying? Even when I'm wrong,
there's really no way to prove. Let's keep going. There's really no way to prove that, and if you do prove it, that people's gonna say it's not true. So let's move on.
I mean, they said Obama is still from wherever they think he's from. Goddamn, I'm just saying. That is the biggest conspiracy that the United States has ever had.
But the police still gonna beat him like he's black.
If he never ran for president, he would sure not be on a police video. I don't know what they thinking.
Right.
You ride around Chicago at 3 in the morning if you want to. Yeah, your license plate say a senator, but you don't look like a senator to me. Get your ass out this car. We're gonna see what's inside.
Right.
All right, I only got a couple more things. But that's what I was getting to, that, you feel me? No matter what the reason, because it turned from the most beautiful women to why black women are the best selection.
So how long does this conversation go?
I was on the phone with this nigga for like 3 hours. You know, when you get to that second hour, I'm like, goodbye, nigga, and he rope you in.
Right.
And then after a while, you're like, look, I'm about to hang up.
And then he say something like, all right, I'm about to go. But let me ask you this.
And he did that, and I was like, I'm about to hang. I don't want you to do that again. And I hang up in your face.
All right.
I'm just letting you know that I'm hanging up. So if you try to start another conversation,
you know
I'm going to hang up on you. Yo, man. We ain't talked in a long time, so 3 hours, okay. Bro.
Right. When we start getting seeping over
30
to the
minutes is tops.
Right.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question since we talking about this. How long should men talk to each other on the phone? Like, what is the limit? Like, when does it become weird? Like,
when did you meet him?
Okay.
That's the first question.
Okay.
When did you meet him?
Like, if we grew up together.
If you grew up with him,
how
often do you see each other as the second?
Let's just say that you saw him in years.
You ain't seen him in years? As long as y'all want to fucking talk.
Okay.
I mean, I don't see shit weird about that.
Okay.
But I mean, once you get into a half a day, it's like, yo, nigga, make a plan or something.
Make a flight.
You know what I'm saying? Fly a nigga out or something. I don't know, nigga. It's getting weird now. Y'all ain't hung up yet?
Hey, well, let me ask you a question. I'm finna move on. I mean, do you lay down on the bed and talk? Or do you sit straight up?
Look, man, as long as neither nigga knows what's happening.
Right.
Like, you could be taking a shit or something. You ever been taking a shit and a nigga be like, nigga, are you taking a shit right now? Man, I'll call you later. Nigga.
I ain't never been on the phone that time.
Because I'll be on the phone taking a shit and a nigga be like, even Fourth would be like, nigga, is you in the bathroom? I be like, nigga, I'm taking a shit. Nigga, he like, man, I don't want to talk to you when you taking a shit, nigga.
But look, I'll be on the phone with a guy or somebody call, whatever podcast, whatever call, and I try not to have a deep voice. I be like, yeah, man, you know how you have that sultry voice when you start getting later?
Oh, yeah, you start laying down?
Yeah, you start,
I'll be like, look, nigga,
no.
This is not 104.1.
Right. This is not the quiet
Put
storm.
some treble in it, nigga. Like Dave Chappelle.
Look, wake up, nigga, wake up. Sit your ass up.
No, that's when the nigga on the other side just hang up like
quick.
What's nah.
Hey,
what the fuck,
look, how weird would it be? I'm just,
man, look, we talking about some weird shit.
See how I think, and then all of a sudden you hear soft music playing in the background.
Oh, hell no. Hell no. But look, I'm going to tell you some weird ass shit. I was driving from work. I get off. Anyways, I was driving from work. It was late at night. I stopped by, of all places, because this is like one of the first exits, and I only have 4 miles on the gas gauge that I just recognized.
Okay.
Because I was supposed to get that on my lunch break. But, lunch break is my time, So, so the first exit from where I'm coming from is Old National Highway.
Okay.
At 3 in the morning.
Okay.
The Valero right by the highway.
Oh, okay.
If you know anything about this fucking Valero,
right,
you know that niggas is only stopping to get condoms and blunts.
Okay. No.
Right.
Right.
So I'm like, look at this weird ass motherfucker. What he getting ready for? He see the bitch that he gonna go see, nigga. So I pull out my Snapchat, nigga. I'm like, look at this weird ass nigga right here. Goddamn. Nigga. And then I noticed that it's not a bitch on that phone.
It's not.
And neither of the 2 people on there are bitches.
Oh my God.
And I just
Slick said, keep driving.
I was getting gas, Slick. He wasn't getting gas. What the fuck was he doing next to me? It was bullshit. It was weird. 3 in the morning. I was like, man, look at this shit. Let me get the fuck on. But since we was talking about weird shit, I was like, that's the weird shit that happened to me this week. I was like, man, look at this weird ass nigga.
Right.
Said, oh.
Put my phone back.
Shit. Definitely too late for these type of shenanigans. Too early, too late.
It's too late and too early. It's both.
I only got what? I wanted to talk about songs that write themselves, but Beat Out ain't here. I want to have another, if you ever witnessed that, you ever watched those Satanism and hip-hop videos back in the day where they basically analyze everybody's video and they like, oh, there go the Baphomet, they're go throwing out the Baphomet.
I've never watched those type of videos.
Man, that shit used to be very compelling. The fucking, there's a video with Lil Wayne in a movie theater. They got the same amount of skeletons that the nigga shot up the Joker with, the same amount of people that died in the Joker movie theater had the same amount of skeletons in the video. Y'all nigga, I'm out here like, but it be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But then they used to say stuff like, it was one part where B.O.B. was like, man, the song basically wrote itself. And the dude paused it, he was like, yeah, this is what they doing. They getting inhabited by these demons, so they're not writing it. The demons are writing and that's the part where I can take my exit on.
Right.
Because I was like that song that I posted. Because I was telling Raw, I was like, that shit basically wrote itself. That's why I posted it, because I was like, man, I just sat down and wrote it, and it was just like, I just kept writing. I didn't have to do really no thinking. It just was.
I think sometimes things do come to you.
Yeah, it just came to me.
It just like, if that's what your craft, if that's what you love to do, sometimes you can sit down and just. I could go, and this is not me writing, so I don't write. I go to my turntables in there and just start playing around, and like literally, combinations will come to me. Like, oh, this sounds good together. And then my fault is
that's a devil lab.
Right, I don't record it. So then when I start recording, I start fucking up.
That's the devil. They say you can't, if you're so good at it. That's how white people feel about black people too, and that's the thing that started. That's why I like to believe stuff and then challenge what I just started believing.
Okay.
You know, but it's like my thing is this. That song that I had wrote a verse before that took me fucking forever to write. You know what I'm saying? And I think I wrote another verse after that I used to stop and come back and stop and come back. And then I just came back to that and just was like, man, I'm going to just start all over. Started writing. And it just, finished itself out. Simple like that. Maybe like 30 minutes of just sitting there writing. No real thinking. And it's almost like a jealousy that ain't no fucking way you did that without the devil.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes it just be you opening up your creative flow.
You know what I'm saying? Just like when cause my grandmother used to say that, the way they play the piano and they be playing all fast, it's like they gotta be the devil. I was like, what? Like, no. You know what I'm saying? But she said that's how people used to think like back then. She was like, now she was like, yo, man, I know people got skills. Some people are just better than people.
Remember John? They said John Coltrane. That Coltrane sold his soul to the devil. He could play.
It's another black dude.
That's him. Mr. Coltrane.
That's who it is.
I believe that's
that.
him.
That went to Route 66. They said that nigga. Look, and they had people that were. Well, they say they were witnesses. I don't even know if these people are actual witnesses. They could be actors. This is how I be thinking, lad. Like, but anyway, they was like, man, this nigga couldn't play a song to save his life if he had to. And this nigga came back a week later, and this motherfucker can play like nobody's business. But then I think to myself, like, what if he got a training regiment that worked for him?
Right.
We don't know who he met that was like, because you've been doing it all wrong. Do it like this, and you'll be good in a week.
Robert Johnson. Legend has it that Robert Johnson met the devil at a crossroads and gave him his soul in exchange for mastery of the guitar. Steeped in mystery, killed mysteriously, his legend eclipsed only his skill. They said that Robert Johnson may be the first ever rock star. They say he was just that good at playing the guitar.
So that's why they say that rock and roll is the devil's music.
Yeah, maybe.
All because he was just too fucking good.
Right. They say he was just that good.
That's crazy. Now, I can see if he was like, hey, man, I met this dude named Devil.
Right.
And he put me on this training regimen.
He told me I was doing it all wrong.
He told me I was doing it wrong.
Sometimes things just come to you, like my book. I already wrote 40 pages of this book. But it just comes to me like I'll be sleeping, I wake up, like, oh yeah,
I should write this down, right?
Yeah.
It's crazy how people believe that stuff like that is the devil, but they believe that the stuff that people put in the Bible is from God.
Right. So they said, but he had to stay on the other side of the tracks. Yeah.
What does that mean?
He couldn't cross the tracks.
What track? Oh, you talking about Robert Johnson?
Yeah.
What tracks?
Because that's where they met him, at the tracks, crossroads tracks.
Oh, so he had to stay on one side of it. That's a lad. What happened at your first trip to QT on Riverdale?
Oh my God! I didn't see that. My first, I think somebody's car got carjacked. I think they took their car. They was at the pump and they drove off in it.
Riverdale's where that'll happen. There in Latonia, baby.
Riverdale Road. Yeah. I believe that's what happened, if I'm not mistaken. But that's not even the worst part, though. One time I was driving on Bankhead, and I just happened to drive down Bankhead, and I look over to my left, and it's a guy literally breaking his broad back on the. She bent over on his hood of his car, and
the QT?
No, they was just parked. They was just on the side of a store.
Oh, all right.
And he was tagging her ass.
It be like that sometimes.
I'm like, let me tell they under the light.
Might have been when I used to work security. It'd be like that sometimes. I'm bored. What are we gonna do with that? We're gonna do it over here, girl. Come on, man. We quit.
Right. Outside the car though? Why did I get in the car?
Now, one time I went back to my old hood in Walden Village. I was driving around. It might have been 2 o'clock in the morning. There was a chick outside. I stopped. Basically told her I was from there. Told her a whole bunch of stories about my niggas and stuff. She knew a couple of them. You know what I'm saying? We smoked, chilled. I fucked her right on the hood.
Oh my God.
Cars was passing and honking and everything. Like, I'm up here like this. That was crazy. That was crazy. crazy, but it be like that sometimes, lad. You feel me? You don't got, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You don't got time to do what you need to do when you need to do it. So you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Make.
Unfortunately, I've never had an encounter like that. I never had no. Well, let me just say this: I've never acted on them. I guess I've worked places and girls be like, you know something. Like I worked at a restaurant before, and the girl was like, "Let's go in the freezer," and I was married. I'm like,
oh,
"No,
man, she's tripping. That's pushing
like,
it to the limit."
I'm like, "No," because I'm married for one.
You don't want to get stuck in there, frozen inside of her like this.
No, it wasn't that type of free. It was like the cooler. That's just in the cooler.
She tripping. Oh yeah, I guess she's just to cool down. But
I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm good on that.
Yeah, why can't we meet after?
And then I started wondering, like, how many times I started thinking, how many times she did this is cool. Like you start thinking, like, who else she done invited in the cooler?
I wonder what lab would look like in the cooler.
Right.
You had to stay on the other side. Oh, yeah, okay.
Then I started thinking, how many people she done in the cooler? Is there a camera in the cooler? Nah, I'm good. Then you start thinking, like, I'm good on that one.
Now look, we don't got bucket lists and stuff. But I found the ultimate bucket list as a road trip with marijuana attached, right?
Places you can go with.
Oh, will you go, lad?
Okay.
All it is going.
Okay.
Not more of the places, more of the going.
Okay.
You know, you ever heard of the longest road?
I thought that was Route 66.
That might be the one to hell, but I'm talking about the longest road in the world.
Okay, what is that?
Hold on, let me get my phone. It's in America. And when I say America, I mean all of America.
Okay.
It's called the Pan American Highway.
Okay.
From Alaska to Argentina.
Argentina?
To Argentina.
Can you drive to Argentina?
Well, there's one part that you have to take a boat because it's
right
traversable.
Okay.
But other than that, you can ride. That sounds crazy, don't it?
That sounds like a long ride.
Say some of the roads is dangerous.
Like to get passed through, or
like cliffs on the other side.
Oh yeah.
You know, truck coming down. We making a decision. Are you passing?
No, I'm passing. I want to be on no type of road. When the road start looking like that, I'm like, you know what?
I think I'm about to turn around right here.
I need to go. Yeah,
you gone far enough.
I'm not trying to live on the edge at all. Literally, no. I'm good on this.
Now, if this ain't a best friend trip, I think this is only for the guys.
Think so?
I mean,
so you starting?
I'm not saying that women can't do it. I'm just saying this is something that guys would be more apt.
But them roads in Alaska, some of them are. They say you got to get gas. Like if you see a gas station in some of those roads in Alaska, get gas because you don't know when you're gonna see another one. It could be.
Yeah, we can't ride in style.
15, 16 hours away. Like you might not see another one for a day. They say so. They say wherever you see a gas station, no matter how much gas you got, get gas.
Now we
try to stay full if you can.
Oh, I'm gonna definitely do that, but we're gonna ride in something that definitely got 2 gas tanks.
Oh, okay.
And one attached to the back.
Okay, so you talking about like a 4-wheel drive truck with the flute on it, so if you go underwater, it's still with the breather.
Yeah, I'm talking about some real official, customized built, like
right, some official, what they call that, explorer type shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
We climbing rocks if we got to and everything.
So they say they do that in Jamaica, the one road for 2-way traffic. One road for 2-way traffic.
I believe that shit.
In Jamaica.
I believe that shit. I wonder how that works. I wonder how insurance works out in Jamaica.
They probably don't have any.
I don't think they do either. You just get your uncle to fix that shit.
Right.
$3,000. Ain't even no negotiation. Yeah, you don't want it?
Right.
Shit. I think that's it. We done talked about.
No sticks and seeds today?
You know what? I don't really have a sticks and seeds. I just had a whole bunch of interesting topics. I mean, I had this one about masturbation and what are you really doing it for? But I can save that for later.
I'm finna break it down.
Go ahead, lad. Go ahead, lad. And then the other one is this kid that killed himself over an AI character bot who talked him into the computer. Talked him into unaliving himself. That was a good save, lad.
tell you this. Masturbation saves you from a lot of stress if you really think about it. Think about how much you want that woman. You're like, oh man, I do. Ooh, she fine as hell. I gotta have her. Then you rub one out. You like, that bitch is ugly as hell. Like,
people don't talk about the psychology
right.
of men and having sex and they don't even care about it.
I saw a video today where the girl said, man, y'all be having sex too, but just go and rub one out and see if you still want to go see that woman. See if you still want to be there. Because a lot of times you don't. It's only a sexual thing sometimes. I mean, if you have somebody that you like hanging around, it's cool. But if you just like, and you start feeling sexual about it, if you go rub one out, you still might like hanging around her, but there's no sexual tension there. There's no stress. If she says spend money, like if she tells you, nah, you can't have it, you got to spend money, you already rub one out, you like, well, fuck it in, because you ain't worried about it. You know what I'm saying? It's what you needed to do to give her that money, you've already done.
Let me tell you something.
I've discovered this like over time. Like, this is great.
This is true, but I feel like coming from a married man who has both rubbed one out and been like, I need some pussy. Is that one delivers a shot of dopamine, and the other delivers a bucket. Because look, when you rub one out, that's maybe 5 minutes.
Right.
Don't nobody know how to do you but you.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta get that right porn.
You know what I'm saying?
It's good.
Now, unless you a minute man, when you get into something, especially that you trying to be like, look, you need this dick in your life. And I'm about to show you that you need this dick in your life. So I'm about to hit this ass for the next 45 minutes to an hour and a half and show you that this is the only dick you'll ever need
in your life.
And after an hour, you got to remember the dick is not a muscle, it's a gland.
Right.
After an hour, like, yo, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't a young dude no more. But I have been in a day where I have ejaculated 8 times for sex. And after that, man, it's like, yo, man, I gotta rest.
You gotta be with somebody who's willing to let you. It's like when I was married, it's been one time, a couple of times where we were doing it and I ejaculated and I was like, I got another one coming. And she's like, I'm like,
But now I'm Mr. One Hit Wonder. Like, you know what I'm
still not one hit wonder. Like, I'll do it, but I have mastered my ex-wife has traumatized me so much from being a one hit wonder that I am the type that just keeps going. I can just keep going.
Look at that, fucking Superman.
I've mastered it.
Clark Kent over behind DJ Clark. We gonna call you DJ Clark Kent because this nigga got there. I mean, see, back in the day, I might bust another.
Slick say, all y'all think that shit because we allow y'all to what?
No,
this is true facts.
Look, back in the day, I used to have sex with a chick. I might bust another 15 minutes, but guess what? My dick is hard in 2 more minutes.
Right.
Real shit. I had an ex. She used to be like, why is it still hard? I'd be like, man, I don't know. Like, I have this problem.
We gotta fix it.
Oh, age fixes it. Age definitely fixes it.
Not necessarily.
I mean, it's still like, inconvenient when it happens. You know what I'm saying?
To keep me from having to ask or beg or pay for it, I have done it 3 or 4 times in a day. Yeah. With Pamela. Pamela never says no. Pamela's already ready when you're ready. It's amazing how Pamela thinks like you.
With Pamela.
Pamela like, hell yeah.
Hey,
when
man.
you say Pamela, it's going to be a minute. Pamela be like, take your time.
They just don't understand. But that's some real shit, lad. That's some real shit when women be like, oh, he cheated on me. Because see, when a woman, even the women that I love, when they tell me, oh, he cheated on me, in my head, I be like, I know, man. But is that it, though? Did he hit you? Or do we still pay all the bills?
Right.
That's take the kids to school and help them with their homework?
Right.
Oh, yo, well, make that shit work. I ain't about to do. I be like, yo, nigga, that ain't a thing. Because, see, I know the psychology behind it. You don't understand. I be telling, even like my wife, I be like, you don't understand what chock full balls feel like.
Or or when they turn blue.
Yeah. She was like, "Oh, it's an actual thing." I said, "It is."
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It really is.
You think I'm just pissed off because I'm pissed off? You can have a period, but I can't have blue balls. That's some real shit. I'm about to make a T-shirt line.
Right.
Follow me, guys.
Right.
If you can have a period, I can have blue balls.
Right.
Your period is red and blue balls are blue. I'm about to make a poem to go with it. Periods are red and blue balls are blue. But that's the real shit. They act like a man gotta walk around stone cold. I mean, I don't expect a man to be super emotional, but like,
I got the poem for you. Periods are red, blue balls are blue. You gotta let me run one out if you still want me to be faithful to you.
Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! There's a woman that I love up in age that told me that she stopped having sex with her husband for I forgot how many years. And I was like, oh, I would have left your ass too, nigga. Ain't no fucking way that you're not, for years? I said, nigga, months we might have been able to work it out. And when I say months, I mean 2.
2 months.
That's when we're at the precipice.
Right. Of me leaving.
Yes. Like, this has gone on 60 days is way too long.
Slick say, do you tell her to put the towel down when it's red time?
No. That is disgusting and for desperate men. For desperate men. You can wait 7 days, man. I'm just saying.
Pamela is always ready. I don't know why people think there's a stigmata with that. It's no stigmata with it.
Did we ever cover that women don't ever get caught masturbating, but men getting caught masturbating has become a comedy joke? Because and I'd be like, why y'all niggas don't lock the door?
Right.
Like, you feel me?
Lock the door.
Like, what? You feel? I done walked in on a nigga like, yo, what the fuck? Why you ain't locked the door, nigga? Right. So we can make fun of, oh, this nigga done locked the door because he in there. Well, now you done traumatized me. I got to go back where everybody else at and be quiet.
Yo, that nigga's in there, man.
What Rob doing? Man. Nothing. Nothing, my nigga. Leave me alone.
He's doing nothing at all. I didn't even see him.
But that's some real shit. I think about that the other day, man. Don't nobody ever be like, oh, I caught a girl masturbating.
Yeah.
They like cats. You know, where you be like, have you ever seen a cat?
Because they can do it. They do it in the shower. They do it in the tub.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, all it
makes sense time.
Right.
Like, why is your shower so long? Because I have to get clean. Whoa, I'm sorry. Like,
sometimes they don't even need a visual aid. No, we're visual. I don't know if men know how visual we are. We're visual.
Very visual. That's why I say, man, this psychology thing with having sex with a woman is a big thing.
It is. There's nothing like a beautiful, well-built, big-breasted, big booty laying under you, and you're having your way.
Yeah. And that's the problem with women, because they don't know that that's their actual superpower.
Right.
The biggest man with the most savage, beastly behavior.
Right.
Will be like, well, please, baby, just please. But they want more.
Right.
They want more.
Right.
It's like, God damn, what in the Thanos is going on? Shit. Yeah, man, I think we done covered everything. I don't want to talk about the sad shit, but I'm just gonna throw that out there. Our last topic was gonna be about the kid who unalived himself because an AI chatbot talked him into it.
Oh, wow.
The kids can't do what the
was
fuck
it visual?
Like,
was it a visual picture of the person? Like, did they make the? Sometimes they can make a face and.
No, it's a character bot. I think you just draw up a character, and I guess that AI bot plays something and it's chatting with you.
Okay.
And it's not a real.
You got to watch your kids, though, man. What was his parents at?
It's not real, though. I always think that there may have been some mental health involved.
Right, because where was the parents? And if there was mental health involved, where was the parents? Like, really deal?
Is that people want media to babysit their kids. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And that's been happening even before there was a TikTok or a phone to get on.
Most definitely.
This is when it was just DVDs and SpongeBob.
Right.
Because I got a homeboy that used to be like, well, you know, we was kids at that time. You feel me? He'd be like, here, just watch SpongeBob. Put that shit on. We walk outside. We know he gonna sit there and stare at that shit.
But you know, there's ways to make it educational. What I used to do with my children when they were younger, and of course I'm older than you, I put them in front of Sesame Street or whatever their favorite cartoon was, and I did this for real. I put a video about it, and I would cut the closed caption on and cut the sound off. Now you got to read to figure out what's going on.
Oh my God! I love that. I love that.
Oh, you can watch your favorite show.
Yeah,
most definitely. Y'all can watch everything y'all want to watch. Y'all can watch every cartoon y'all want with no sound in the closed caption. If you want to figure out why he's flying across there with that rock, you're gonna have to read it.
My daughter will be like, "Fuck that! I'll just watch it."
And make up my own story as I go.
But I'm gonna try that though.
Right.
I'm gonna try that. The next movie I put on, I'm gonna watch it. I'll be like, "That's a good movie. You want to watch it?"
A movie. That's the movies there. I put the movies in. I'm telling you, the movies are the ones.
Yeah. Cause you're gonna be like, damn, I gotta watch it again. I missed shit. You damn right. You damn right. You gotta watch it again. Yo, that is not a bad idea, lad. We gonna have to TikTok that right there.
First thing they're gonna say is, why you ain't got the sound on? Because my kids is like, and kids are the same. They're kids. My son say, my youngest say, there's no sound, Daddy. I said, no. Well, how we gonna hear it?
It's called watching.
Look, I said,
watching
hey, look,
TV.
He said, and there's words going across. I said, there you go. That's your hearing. What Eddie Murphy say? We gotta read it.
Yes, you do.
Right.
That is an awesome idea.
And once they got used to doing it and figuring out that they had to rewind it to see the words, man.
You know what? You know what's so crazy about that is that my wife goes crazy when the kids is running around screaming, won't be quiet. And then she'll look at me like, you're just sitting there just reading. I'm like, yeah, nigga, because I don't got no time to argue with kids. I will watch this movie. I always look. When I come in, I put my shit on, I'll be like, who turned off my captions? I'm just so used to reading it at this point. Because it's just like, yo, sometimes I don't know what that motherfucker just said.
Right.
You'd be
like, turn off the sound, put on one of them good movies. Like, kids, I got this great movie I want y'all to watch. Closed caption their ass.
See, my son, he 5. He can't read.
You can talk to him about it. You tell him, don't worry, son. We'll watch it later.
Yeah. But you're going to read every movie.
Older ones?
Yeah. That's not a bad idea.
Or make the older ones tell the younger ones what's going on.
I'll be like, now pause it.
Right.
Now tell them what they just said.
Tell your brother what happened.
They're going to be like, this movie is taking 4 hours.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
We'll get to part 2 tomorrow.
It's gonna build camaraderie, and it's going to let them be able to tell their little brother what's going on.
We're gonna start calling you Dr. DJ.
That way, that'll be their essay on it. If they can explain it to their little brother, they don't need to write an essay about it. They've already read it, and they've already explained it to the person they need to explain it to. Okay, I'm done. I'm done giving out.
Hey man, I'm
parenting tips.
I'm done too, but that way, I mean, if you give out more, you might have to start charging them and come out with a nice little book like How to Parent with DJ Loud, Volume 1.
Right. DJ Loud's parenting tip.
That was a good one though, Loud, because I am surely about to put that into rotation at my house.
Right.
Yes. and wait until I tell my brother. Oh my gosh, he got them on 1 hour TV. My brother says, and I constantly forget these things. He said, man, we watch 1 hour of TV every day. And I was like, no, we didn't. He's like, yeah, we did. He's like, because she'll come in there and turn it off and then tell us to read it. I was like, damn, you are right. We had books.
So you don't have to watch it for 1 hour. You're encompassing reading and TV time all in one.
As long as you're reading.
As long as you're reading.
You can watch.
The first person who turns up the sound, you got surround sound?
No.
Okay. I was going to say, if you got surround sound, you got to figure out a way so that when they try to turn up the sound, it don't turn up. See, I have mine wired through surround sound, so the only way you could hear it was through the surround sound.
I'll figure out something.
Or you mute it and turn it. So it's a way on TV.
I mean, they're never going to be there by themselves.
Right.
So somebody's going to be there.
Right.
And if I tell their grandmama, hey, yeah, they can watch stuff, but with the sound off.
Right.
And I'll tell their mama that. See, my wife, she don't know how to stay steadfast. They just know if they be like, mommy, 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 mommy.
You gotta stay steadfast with that.
She be like, okay.
It's hard at first. When I first did that, man, it was. My ex-wife was like, "What are you doing?" I said, "We're gonna watch TV." She said, "Without sound?" I said, "Yeah."
I know.
And once she got it, she said, "Oh, okay, cool."
Okay. No
like,
resistance?
Right. Nah, not really.
See?
Why? Because she just go upstairs and watch TV.
My wife's problem is that she loves her kids to a fault.
Right.
Almost to say that, just like my daughter, she does terrible things. Well, not terrible things, but she doesn't do what she needs to do.
Right.
She gets F's. She'll pass, but I don't like F's at all. I don't like passing by the hair.
Just passing.
Yeah, I don't like C.
You want to be for sure that you pass.
Yeah, get a B minus, not a C.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or a D or an F.
You sound like C. She like C's are not allowed. Like,
they are not. What are we doing, man? What did our ancestors fight and die for? What the hell are we doing?
You would have hated me in elementary school.
What?
C's was like, hell yeah. Woo.
Now, don't get me wrong. It don't matter until you really. It really don't matter until you probably get to high school.
Right.
That's when it starts to become permanent. You know what I'm saying? But it has to be a practice of let me get this out the way.
Right.
It's not a thing of I need you to be a worker or
right.
You know what I'm saying, whatever they're trying to make you. I just need
sure.
you to know that I have things I have to do, get out the way so that I can do the things that I want to or the things that I need to. You know
and that's what happened with summer school. Once I started going to summer school, I was like, this class is out the way.
You liked it?
I loved it.
Get the fuck out
I was
of here.
there for 4 or 5 hours a day, free breakfast, free lunch. Then I started getting credits for the classes.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And then, I'm in my senior year of high school at 14.
Get the fuck out of here. Oh, yeah, we talked about that. We gonna have to.
And I'm graduating high school? Yeah,
I'm gonna have to get, I'm gonna have to get, you need to come out with your little education book, man. How your kid can excel.
It's not the same though anymore. When I was younger, summer school was free in Chicago when I was.
I think summer school was free for my daughter, if I'm not mistaken. It's public school.
All you had to do was just sign up for it.
Damn, did I pay for summer school?
Yeah, you probably paid for it. It's not free anymore. And I think it's like $100 per or $100 or something a class or something. Whatever class they need to take. See, when I was going to summer school, you had people that needed to take the class, but you also had people in there that just came to summer school.
I went to summer school 1 year too.
Man, it was once I got the program down and knew that my friends probably wasn't gonna come outside till after a certain time. Summer school was great.
Unless you a nigga like me that stays up to 3, 4 in the morning, you like, man, why do I gotta come here?
Hey, I still stayed outside and stuff. We still did our thing, but once I went there and laid down, got up, I was getting up early anyway because my grandmama and them was getting up going to work and stuff.
I know, but what did you do? Cause see, when I went to summer school, we did 3 worksheets, maybe 4.
No, we had actual classes.
I mean, we stayed in the same class, but
I was already
3 or 4 worksheets.
We was already switching class, so we had 4 teachers. We had the main courses: the English, math, and I think we had a social studies class.
Yeah, we did English, math, science, and social studies.
Yeah, I don't think we did a science class.
But it was just easy. It was just, here, do this work so we can give you this credit.
I mean,
you
be there 4 hours.
Playing spades.
4 or 5 hours. So I would go get breakfast at like 7:30, 8. From 8 to 9 be one class. From 9 to 10 be another class. From 10 to 11 be another class. Then at 12 o'clock, go to lunch. Then go home.
I ain't gonna lie. I hated fucking school lunch.
Well, not for some reason. During summer, it was all pizza. It was donuts and milk for breakfast, and it was pizza every day for lunch.
Pizza was all right. I ain't gonna lie, man. My mama used to fucking spoil me. And it's not my fault, but when you take a kid to Olive Garden more than McDonald's, what the fuck do you expect?
I know what Olive Garden until I was older.
See, my mama, she did hair, so if I'm 5 years old chilling with her all day, we're going to Maggiano's or we're going somewhere. We're going somewhere nice because she wants to go somewhere nice.
She got to reward herself.
Yeah, she's rewarding herself. I just made $1,000 today. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is in the 90s. She like, nigga, we about to go eat. Nigga. Like, she buying a wine and everything. Like, you feel me? We did some fancy shit. I never knew.
Right.
And then you bring McDonald's, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? See, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so, school food, I'm
childhood.
like, yo, I cannot eat. You know what I'm saying? She's like, oh, you used to like the pizza. I'm like, yeah, but
not now.
Look at the pizza we eat out. This ain't the same thing.
See, you ain't having since McDonald's was okay, but when my uncle used to turn into Wendy's, I'm like, oh, we eat fancy tonight.
Now, see, if she bring Checkers.
No, we didn't have Checkers back then in Chicago. We ain't having it. But
Checkers was if it's fast food, let it be Checkers, just please, or Burger King.
I didn't know Checkers till I moved here. But Wendy's, like we go to McDonald's, that's normal. But my uncle turned into Wendy's. I feel like I did something special. Like, oh, I'm going to Wendy's today.
Let me tell you. I never really remember going. I used to hate Wendy's. You know why I hate Wendy's? Man, I got an older cousin. This is gonna be the last story I tell. But I got an older cousin, man. I'm talking about when she used to fuck with you. She used to fuck with you. But the reason why I never ate Wendy's is because we went there one time. I probably was like 6 or 7. She used to say shit to me like this a lot, just to fuck with me. But now that I'm older, I do the same shit.
Right.
You feel me? Just because it's funny. But she was like, what you want, a Frosty? And I'm like, yeah, and a fry. She was like, and a fry? Okay. And now in my head, I'm like, oh, you just didn't really want to spend all that money. And then I was like, and a burger. She was like, a burger? She was like, you gonna look just like that dude right there. And it was a white dude. It was a white dude in a wheelchair with a neck brace.
Oh my God.
And I was like,
He'd have been to an accident.
She was like, yeah, that's what the burgers do to you. You eat the burgers, they do to you. She was like, but you want the fry and the Frosty, I can get you the Frosty. Right. And I'm like, okay, nigga. She like, bet.
Yeah, she got you. See, me, because I was the way I was. I don't know why I was born like this. I would have been like, okay, I still want the burger. Like, you would convince me of anything else. Like, okay, I'll be like that. Can I get 2 burgers then?
My cousins is crazy.
Because I'm petty like that. I've always been this way.
Yeah, man, my female cousins are real pranksters.
I remember this is the last
real pranksters, nigga.
This is the last turn I'm gonna tell. I know one time, because I'm just telling you how I am. My uncle used to always take off their clothes, leave it in the room on the floor with money in them. And I'm not talking about 50 cents. I'm talking about $30, $40 in their pants pockets on the floor. And they be like, you clean up the room, I clean up the room. And I would take all their money. I knew it was gonna be money in the pants pockets. One time I had to have about $200. I had to have about $200. My uncle had left money in all his pants. They were just, because he was a messy person. Like, his room was always messy. I had about $200. I done went and bought food for him. He's like, where'd you get this money from? I'm like, your pants. Because your pants, you had money in them. He's like, I had money. I said, you had 20s in all your pants pockets. I went through all of them. I love cleaning your room. When I wanted some money, I go to my uncle's room.
See, you know what you bring up to me? I don't like telling stories. But this happened. Today is Saturday?
Today's Friday.
Oh, so this happened yesterday.
Uh-huh.
I happened to wake up. I go to sleep around 5, but my daughter go to school at 6 something or something like that. And I just happened to wake up. And the first thing I was like, let me search all your shit, man. Go through all her shit. Because she's making F's.
Okay.
Something is at school distracting you. I'm trying to tell my wife that there's nothing wrong.
It's not her. It's something.
It's something that's distracting her. Because it took her all day to do an assignment, and then she was like, "Oh, can I go upstairs?" I'll flip that motherfucker over. 5 more questions done in 20 minutes. Don't tell me something wrong with her. She don't want to do it, and she we don't whoop her.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying?
Something's
like,
happened at school.
She's like, "What am I going to make
that's distracting her?" Right.
Yeah. So I go through all her stuff. I'm searching. I open the wallet. There's money everywhere. I'm talking about she got the change section sold up. She got dollar bills. She got a $5 bill tucked in the which I said, where you get all this money from?
Right.
And I know, because it's no problem, but I know that she goes to school and buys ice cream and candy, cookies, and chips instead of eating the food. And then she'll buy the school lunch too, because we keep money on her books.
Okay.
And she'll buy the school lunch and not eat it. And she'll tell us, oh, I got it, but I only ate the Jell-O.
Right.
What? Like, you know what I'm saying? And come home hungry and stuff. But yeah, man, that's when you just told me that. I was like, yeah, my daughter just did that, but we treated her like a TSA. Please spread your arms. Is that change?
Put your hands on the wall, sir. Put your hands on the wall, ma'am.
Okay, man. All right. So a recap of the You and High Yet podcast. Don't let your kids watch AI. Masturbate for good stuff. Black people don't wash their greens in the tub. Your voting has been public this whole time. The longest road trip that you can take as a stoner is the Pan American Highway, Alaska to Argentina, 1 boat ride required. Songs don't write themselves. If you're an artist, you know this.
Right.
If you're not, you're probably on YouTube making a Satanism and hip hop video at this moment. The word of the day is diaphanous, which means light, delicate.
I say, look it up.
Oh yeah.
Look it up.
I ain't gonna do y'all like that. Light, delicate or translucent. My beautiful lady, your dress is very diaphanous. Eyes wide. Cloud9 black women are the best. All around. Light, dark, mixed with Chinese, Mexican. We don't care. When you mix with black, America said you was black, so hey, we'll take that.
Right.
And everything that comes with it. You high yet?
Turn it. Right. Yeah. Turn it up. 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 I'm rolling backward and roll it up. Turn it up. Turn it up. Turn it up. Turn it up. High nigga. Like the society nigga. Told the script of values. I don't need them anyway. I promise I'm fine with some brownies in me. Break the knob off the sound, please. Drown out all the bullshit. Out loud in the brown. Leave calming down all the shooters. I keep that hitting with me, watch me turn it up. If my niggas with me, then we turn it up. Did you miss a nigga never turning up? This ain't fiction, nigga, better learn from us. Getting pissy, nigga. Too much gas, too much liquor in me, maybe throwing up. Bunch of crippin' niggas, they gon' throw it up. I'm a fire starter, have it going up on a Tuesday. Playing the shit with a missing shoelace. Flipping the coin like I'm Two-Face. Your chick on my joints, that's 2K. I'm done. As long as I ain't grabbing the weave or getting too paid. She slapping the D on her tongue, all in her cheek like she got a toothache. I'll come whenever you call, right? I'll run, but ain't coming back to talk, boy. I got blunts. These ain't for matching, nigga. Shotguns. Take them to the hell, nigga. Pop some. Had them pussies playing dead. Your mouth a toilet, but you ain't saying